reverse right now.
So I'll work on it. I can go rehearse right now. I've got
Too late, Alex. Time's up.
You said to choose a composition that speaks to us.
You can't alter the piece, Alex, to suit your own distorted version of what constitutes meaning.
It's really difficult to find plays for and about young people, and because I couldn't find a play, I decided to write one. The play is as much about the distortion of an electric guitar as it is about the distorted view that kids with learning exceptionalities are quote-unquote dumb.
Crap, Alex.
There's a student in concentrate senior music class who has what appears to be dyslexia. What's so interesting about this student, Alex Dysart, is that he's a musical genius.
And so the fact that you had all these kids up on stage just being wildly creative, particularly Alex, to me resonated as being very true of kids who have different learning styles and so-called learning disabilities, but sometimes they're actually gifts.
All right, maybe you've got a point.
Instead of talking at teenagers, Distortion is a play that demands we listen to them.
Part of why the play is so diverse and realistic is that there are so many different characters in it that so typify what we find in real life.
Can we go back to talking about boys, please?
One of the main goals in writing Distortion was to fully integrate the music into the themes, storylines, and characters.
So I really like the overlapping of music and dialogue because it was broken up with all these like awesome rock songs and some really talented musicians that we're working with.
I love the music in this play. It was the most intense experience I've ever had playing music.
Hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys.
It was probably the most exciting play for me that we've done at the school. Because we were constantly acting on one side of the stage and then tinkering with our instruments on the other.
Distortion is one of the most intelligent pieces of theater I've ever worked.
We're always looking for plays that address issues that are relevant to youth. And I think this one does that, tenfold.
There isn't an audience for Alex Dysart.
One of the sadder meanings of the play is that we really need to listen to each other no matter what our differences are, because there are so many moments in the play when Alex could have been saved just by somebody listening to him or trying to talk to him or trying to understand him. And every single one of the people in this play has failed Alex in some way.
Incredible. It's just so talented and they're all so enthusiastic and we all love this play so much that it came across, I think, in all our performances.
It's just the energy, it's just the positive energy and the love in the air. It's good.
It was amazing amazing to watch the audience night after night give these teenagers and the work that they had done in their investment in the play a standing ovation.
I was riveted, and I'm not always that way when I go to these plays.
I thought it really spoke to how we as teachers need to cope with the different learning styles that students have.
The success of this production was the dialogue between the dramatic scenes and the music, which was music that the cast clearly enjoyed playing and the audience connected with.
I'm so glad that we got a chance to bond with this group of people. They're amazing. It's like definitely one of the most unforgettable experiences.
The students worked ever so well together and seemed to want to make the play an important part of their life.
I don't think it's the end of the journey for Distortion, but just the beginning.